Just over a month ago, when the news broke out that Bored Ape Yacht Club was going to launch their very own metaverse, I made a prediction saying that Apecoin will be a top 25 cryptocurrency when it's all said and done. It's on the verge of doing exactly that. But in this video, I have yet another price prediction that will come true as well. We're talking about the Bored Ape Yacht Club Metaverse land. I'm going to explain exactly why this will be worth hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in this video. So without further ado, let's go bank that coin. So if those plots of lands are going for, almost 4 million, almost 3 million, almost 3 million, yeah, 4.28 million, 1.8 million, so on and so forth, right? 2 million, 1.8 million. What do you think this is going to be? What do you think this is going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, you think it's going to be worth 50 bucks? No. So, it's time for my price prediction, all right, guys? Now, woo-hoo! It's the crypto lifestyle, baby! You heard that correctly, ladies and gentlemen. I did predict that Apecoin will be a top 25 cryptocurrency when it's all said and done. And as you can see right here, they are sitting at number 26, which means they are on the verge of actually becoming a top 25 crypto. And speaking on the verge, I'm on the verge of making another prediction, which is the Metaverse land, where I know will come through, okay? I just know it's going to happen, just like this is about to materialize. This actually might happen during the course of the recording of this video to be a top 25 crypto. It's sitting at 26, and that's very important because Apecoin has already surpassed its competition, that being Axie Infinity, that being the Sandbox, and that being Decentraland, as the top blockchain-based metaverse by valuation, right? Their token has surpassed the other metaverses token, giving it the trophy of the #1 metaverse token right now on the blockchain, which is huge, guys, all right? But hey, look, that's a video for another day. What we're going to be talking about today is something far more important. We're talking about the Bored Ape Yacht Club's Metaverse land, man. This truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we're going to look at the competition. We're going to look at the likes of Axie Infinity. We're going to look at the likes of Sandbox and Decentraland to see how much their land is going for. But hey, if this is your first time here, my name is Francis and I'm a Metaverse landlord. I own Metaverse land across the most sought after metaverses and high foot traffic locations. And the reasons why I make these videos is because a lot of you guys don't understand this technology, and I don't want you to miss out on the next big boom. This is an expected multi-trillion-dollar industry, and the Metropolitans and the TCLers, we plan to extract $1 billion within the next 5 years. So if that sounds interesting to you, do subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. And speaking about not missing anything, let me drop some alpha. So let us now look at the market, right? The current go-to metaverses like Axie Infinity. And why we're going to start off with Axie Infinity first is because Axie Infinity actually will have a very similar metaverse to that of Bored Ape Yacht Club's Otherside metaverse. What do I mean? We're talking about resources and land that has other artifacts, other rare items on the land, and that's pretty much the business model that Axie Infinity goes by. Now, when we look at Axie Infinity's Genesis plot, okay, coordinates -9 to -30, this is selling, ladies and gentlemen, for $3,839,583. Yeah, you heard that correctly. And by the way, I have skin in the game. I own over $2 million worth of Metaverse land, okay, of my own money. I know how this market works. A lot of people on YouTube want to just give you projections and opinions with no skin in the game. I am telling you, this is legitimate, and we'll get to that very shortly. So this is the Genesis plot, very similar to the Genesis drop that's about to happen for Bored Ape Yacht Club. If Axie Infinity is worth this amount, what do you think the Genesis drops are going to be for Bored Ape Yacht Club? And it doesn't stop there. This is not the only one unique land that's in Axie Infinity. Here's another one. Coordinates -30 to 29, okay? This is going for $2,844,000, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, it's another Genesis plot, very similar to the Genesis drop that's about to happen on April 30th at 12 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys got KYC. I also showed you how to do that over a month ago. Congratulations to you if you took action. And here we go once again with another example, right? We're talking about the coordinates of -30, -25, selling for $2,792,000, ladies and gentlemen. Axie Infinity, once again, is very similar to that of what's going to happen with the Otherside Metaverse, having these other rare resources on the land, all right? And here we go for another example that's selling for about $286,000. Now, yes, it's true. Different metaverses are going to have different use cases. So for this example, once again, the resources. Then you got others like, say, Sandbox, that's only about, like, say, high foot traffic locations, not so much resources, and you know, your neighbors, what experiences are around you, right? The activity there, the foot traffic, right? So yeah, that would vary in price, right? But let me tell you, it's going to be worth hundreds of thousands, right? At the minimum, 2 million. And I'm going to tell you why shortly. Now, here we go with the Sandbox. To me right now, the Sandbox is the go-to metaverse right now. Okay, they are, like, in terms of like the people that is there. But hey, one could beg to differ. Hey, well, what about Apecoin? Apecoin has already surpassed you know, Sandbox in that regard, at least in the token, right? Sitting at 26, which I predicted. Now, what you're looking at right here, guys, by the way, this is myself. I own this plot of land, and this is myself here as well. I own this estate. But you know what I want to bring to your attention is this massive 24 by 24 estate, which is the world's most expensive metaverse purchase in history. That sold for about $4.28 million, as you can see right here, guys, okay? So this is, again, giving you perspective to what the market is saying these lands are worth with the already known brands like Sandbox, like Axie Infinity, okay, guys? That's very important. So this is 4.2 million. Again, as you can tell, I got skin in the game, and I got more estates down south by Atari in a very high foot traffic location. That project is called the Metropolitans. I would leave the chat in the form of a pinned message in the comment section so you don't miss out on that opportunity. And that's my very own project. We're building the workforce in the metaverse, and we're paying people every 2 weeks in Sand token, okay? So let's move on to another estate here that I am very familiar with. This is a 12 by 12. So this is the second largest estate on Sandbox. I've spoken to this guy multiple times. He is not budging from $2 million. So these 12 by 12s are going for roughly $2 million, okay? And in some instances, depending on the location, right? Because in Sandbox, it's all about location, not so much about resources. They don't work like that. It's going to be even more than 2 million. But 2 million should be the base, maybe 1.8, right? Depending on if someone needs liquidity, they're hungry, and they just want to, you know, sell their freaking shirt for cheap too. I don't know. You know how it is in this game. People get short on liquidity during these times. So you could expect this to be 1.8 all the way up to, you know, 2.5 even, right? Depending on the location, right? I'm giving you guys perspective, all right? On my actual experience buying these lands, guys, all right? So let's go on to one of the more popular ones, which is Decentraland. So we're looking at Decentraland's Genesis lands once again, very similar to what's about to happen this Saturday. And they're selling this for 1,008,000 Decentraland tokens. And Decentraland is trading roughly at $1.80. And if we do some basic math, guys, I mean, you already know that's above $1 million, right? Probably close to 2, right? So let's go like this, times 180, and we're looking at $1.8 million just for this bad boy. All right, guys? Once again, I'm showing y'all perspective, and then we're going to get to the actual nitty-gritty committee with the Bored Ape Yacht Club land itself. And here we go. Another parcel of land here, or estate, selling for $900,000. Do the math. That's over $1 million. Times that by $1.80. Okay, last example, guys. I need to drill this in your head. This is not my opinion. This is what the market is telling us. Okay? All right? Yeah, this is real. So 1 million Decentraland tokens is for this plot of land. Do the math. That's like $1.8 million when you times it by $1.80. Okay, guys? So now that throat clearing is out the way, now that you have perspective, a great point of view on how this market works with metaverse land in the top metaverses currently on the market, which, by the way, if you're looking at the coin, they're not the top anymore. The top right now by market capitalization is Apecoin. So if those plots of lands are going for, you know, almost 4 million, you know, almost 3 million, you know, almost 3 million again, okay, 286,000, right? I showed you 4.28, 4.28 million, right? 1.8 million for this guy, 1.8 million, so on and so forth, right? You know, 2 million, 1.8 million. What do you think this is going to be? What do you think this is going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, you think it's going to be worth 50 bucks? No, especially with the type of community Bored Ape Yacht Club has. They got a high-end community, quality community, premium people, celebrities, people who got money, who don't give a shit to sell this for cheap. Now, don't get me wrong, there might be some people that get some and, you know, they sell it for a very low price, but we'll get into my price prediction at the end of this video, okay? But you guys can already see where we're going. So, each plot of land will have the possibility of containing natural resources, rare artifacts, and if you're lucky, a coda. So, a coda is pretty much like this character that's going to be, you know, the only way to get it is if you get lucky where it's on your land, right? And we're seeing some other artifacts here like, you know, this, you know, what do you call those things when you're drowning? Those, the life fucking vest thingy, tire thingy, you know? You got that, and you got some pineapples. I don't know, you got a book here, you got some bones, and you got a shield, right? So these are the artifacts, and this appears to be the coda, okay? So this is like a character that's going to be within this game, which is going to be a movie soon, right? Or, you know, an avatar, whatever you want to refer to it, but there's only going to be about 10,000 of them spread across these lands, and it's random. So if you get one of those, it's going to be worth a heck of a lot more than the actual regular lands, all right? So let's make that known. All right. Again, this is not the official, you know, pitch deck or announcement or DocuSend, whatever you want to call it. However, you know, a lot of the leaked information has materialized and come to fruition. So we're likely to see this is the facts. If it's not the facts is this, what I showed you, the actual prices of these lands. So regardless if they look like this or not, that is a fact, right? In terms of the millions, so we could actually cross-reference to whatever land it would look like here in the other side. So this one here stands out a lot to me. This looks like it's going to have a lot of cool shit on it, a lot of different weird artifacts that's going to be valuable in this movie slash game, and it is going to become a movie, and you want to own a part of that movie in terms of you own the land and the characters, bro. This is a crazy damn project, straight up. And then we got this land, we got this land. This one also looks kind of like it's going to be majestic and rare, but this is my speculation in terms of, you know, the description, right? Nobody really knows, but I could give you a price point on what I think, and my price prediction did come through with Apecoin, all right? And we're looking at all these other lands. Now, let's say you got a Yoda. Let's say you got all these average lands. I'm going to get to that shortly, actually. Let's look at this guy here. So they're also talking about lands that have this sort of like slime to it. I mean, that's going to be valuable as well. And here is the coda, if you could see it. Hopefully, I'm not blocking it. And you got a coda shield as well. So that's a really cool artifact if this pitch deck is true. All right. Okay. And right here, 10,000 unique codos randomly distributed amongst the lands. As I already alluded to, this is going to be the most valuable land in this Otherside metaverse. Okay, guys. So, I mean, this does go on, and these are the different types of you can expect to see. And one would imagine maybe the Yoda itself is going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. You know what I mean? Just like what we saw happen to Bored Ape Yacht Club in itself. They turned into hundreds of dollars, thousands, hundreds of thousands, then millions, some of them, right? Knowing the fact that how you can't even buy it right now, you can only get it from, you know, the land itself, you know, making it an in-game NFT, that's super valuable and hard to find. And we know how in-game NFTs are. They are very valuable once you find them, because the only way to get them is by playing the game. All right, guys? And it goes on, and it goes on. Okay, so it's time for my price prediction, all right, guys? Now, this is going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to the millions, as I just showed you with the current market and the current metaverse land that's on the market with Axie, Decentraland, and Sandbox, okay? Now, the coda, in my opinion, is going to be worth, at minimum, the coda land, at minimum, $2 million. And that will go up in value, okay? And if you don't get one that's a coda, I would tell you that will be worth, I'll tell you why, $50,000 at base. Why? Because it depends on what that person actually lists it at. If they listed at 50K because they're happy with that profit, that's on them. But in my humble opinion, the base price should be minimum $100,000, right? That's the true value of this. Any land, okay? The floor price should be $100,000 worth of Ethereum, okay? Because of what this project is. However, I can't control, or, you know, we can't control, you know, what someone lists that at. You know, just because they listed at 50K, does that mean it's worth 50K? No, but that just means they're hungry for money. Okay, so what you could expect is a floor price of $50,000 based off of someone who just wants to sell it because they want to flip it, but the true value is 100K floor price for the shittiest land here. Okay, and you know, to start, $2 million if you get a Yoda. That's the true market value. If we're looking at these other metaverses, it's not my opinion. However, I do see these lands going up to $5 million. Now, is that going to happen overnight? I don't know what people are going to list it. It's up to them, right? But that's what the market value is. And once this metaverse game freaking movie, whatever the hell you want to call it now, or all of the above, goes live, man, I don't give guarantees. I'm not going to give a guarantee now. That word almost slipped out of my mouth. I think it did slip out of my mouth in the last video, but this will be worth $5 million plus when that metaverse goes live. Plus. Okay, guys, this truly is life-changing gains. This truly is wife-changing gains. This truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you thought that you missed out on Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT art minting in those days, well, let me tell you, you got an opportunity to make up for that, for that missed opportunity in the past. Times 5, times 10, this is going to be worth millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands at least. So, good luck to you on April 30th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you guys get some, because this will change your family's life. So, you know what? There really much have to say other than, till the next video, you're on your own. Later.